Welcome to the Online Digital Marketing Podcast. We'll be discussing marketing strategies, trends, and tips that will help your business succeed in the digital age. Every episode, we'll be interviewing industry professionals and providing valuable insights on how to leverage digital tools for maximum engagement and ROI. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest trends in online marketing.
Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Excited to be here.
You've sent us a ton of info on Facebook ads, articles, research, even your own notes. So
Awesome.
We're really going to dive deep and try to get all those golden nuggets of knowledge out of it.
Yeah, Facebook ads.
It's pretty amazing, right?
It is. It's
How much the landscape has evolved.
It changes all the time.
Even just in the last couple of years.
For sure.
I know. It feels like every time I think I've got a handle on things,
Yeah.
something new pops up.
Yeah.
But that's what makes this so fascinating.
Right.
One of the biggest shifts I noticed in your research
Okay.
is Facebook's move away from simply prioritizing the highest mid.
Makes sense.
They're now focusing on something called meaningful interactions.
They are, and
Yeah.
it signals a huge change
Yeah.
in how we approach Facebook advertising.
Okay.
Essentially, Facebook is prioritizing user experience
Mm-hmm.
by rewarding ads that spark genuine engagement and resonate with their audience.
Okay.
For you, this means moving away from
Yeah.
simply trying to outbid the competition
Yeah.
and focusing on creating ads
Mm.
that provide value
Yeah.
and feel less like interruptions.
So it's less about shouting your message
Yeah.
and more about creating a conversation.
Exactly.
Now, I know we have some seriously in-depth research
Yeah.
from folks like Eric Sodomka, a Facebook research scientist,
He's great.
and even a paper by Joaquin Quinanero Candela.
Wow.
Do we need to get into the nitty-gritty of how the algorithm actually works, or is
Yeah.
there a key takeaway for our listener
Yeah.
without getting lost in the technical weeds?
While those resources are fascinating, for those that really want to go deep,
Yeah.
the core takeaway is this. Engagement is king.
Engagement is king.
Facebook wants to see users liking, commenting, and sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Those actions signal to the algorithm that your ad is hitting the mark,
Right.
which then leads to your ad
Mm-hmm.
being prioritized and seen by a wider audience.
Okay, so it's not just about throwing money at the problem anymore.
Nope.
You actually need a smart strategy
Yeah.
that focuses on quality content and genuine engagement.
You got it.
I have to admit, I was surprised to see that
Mhm.
conversions as an objective
Right.
isn't always the best choice.
Yeah.
Can you break that down for us?
It might seem counterintuitive,
Yeah.
but the objective you choose
Okay.
actually influences how Facebook optimizes your entire campaign.
Interesting.
So, for example,
Yeah.
if your goal is to build initial brand awareness
Okay.
and get people familiar with your product,
Mm-hmm.
the engagement objective
Yeah.
can be surprisingly effective
Okay.
and cost efficient
Oh, wow.
to get those initial likes, shares, and comments.
So you're saying you can use the engagement objective as a sort of primer before you even start pushing for sales?
Yeah, like a warm-up.
I love that idea. You're basically building social proof right out of the gate.
Exactly. Imagine launching a conversion-focused campaign
Yeah.
where your ads already have tons of likes and positive comments.
Yeah.
That built-in social proof
Right.
can make people much more likely
Yeah.
to trust your brand and take action.
Okay, I'm starting to see how all of this connects.
Yeah.
You're laying the groundwork for success
Mm-hmm.
by focusing on engagement first.
Exactly.
Now, another thing that blew me away in the research
With that.
was the incredible level of detail you can get into
Oh, yeah.
with Facebook's targeting options.
It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Facebook offers incredibly powerful targeting capabilities
Mm-hmm.
that go way beyond basic demographics.
For sure.
We're talking about targeting people based on their
I know.
actual behaviors and interests on the platform.
It's wild.
Okay, this is where things get really interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Give me an example.
Let's say you have an explainer video on your website.
Okay.
You can actually target people who have watched at least 75% of that video,
Wow.
indicating a high level of interest
Yeah.
in what you offer.
That's so cool.
Or let's say someone opened a lead form but didn't submit it.
Okay, yeah.
You can retarget them with a specific message
Oh, wow.
to nudge them towards completing the form.
Oh, that's smart.
That's a gold mine of potential customers
Mm-hmm.
who are already showing interest.
I can't believe you can target people with that level of detail.
I know, right?
Like having a direct line to the people most likely to be interested in what you're selling.
Totally.
Wait, there's more, right?
There is.
I even saw something about targeting Facebook users
Yeah.
based on their activity on Instagram.
You can.
It's mind-blowing.
I know.
It really is.
It is.
You can leverage the interconnectedness of these platforms and reach your target audience across multiple channels.
For sure.
So we've talked about understanding the algorithm and choosing the right objective.
Right. Yeah.
We've also touched on these incredible targeting options.
Yeah. Really cool.
But even with all of that in place,
yeah.
you still need to grab people's attention
Definitely.
in a sea of content, right?
Uh-huh.
What are some creative strategies
Would be...
that can actually make someone stop scrolling?
You hit the nail on the head.
Mm-hmm.
We're all bombarded with so much information online.
Yeah.
So your ads really need to stand out.
Okay.
And the first step is realizing
Yeah.
that a one-size-fits-all approach
Mm-hmm.
simply won't cut it.
Okay.
You need to tailor your visuals to each.
So you're saying I can't just create one generic ad
Right.
and expect it to perform well everywhere.
Wow.
What kind of customization are we talking about?
Well, for instance, let's look at the desktop right sidebar placement.
Okay.
Did you know this placement underwent a significant change
No.
in late 2020?
I did not.
Previously, only rectangular images were displayed there. But now, square images dominate the space.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of why it's so important to stay up to date with Facebook's constant changes.
It changes all the time.
What are some other creative tips for crafting visuals that actually stop the scroll?
Well, while Facebook's algorithm no longer penalizes images for containing text, you still need to use text strategically.
Okay.
Don't overload your images with walls of text
Yeah.
that people will just scroll past.
Right, right.
Instead, focus on concise benefit points or intriguing questions that immediately capture attention.
So it's about finding that sweet spot
Yes.
between visuals and text.
Totally.
A balance that informs and engages without overwhelming the viewer.
Exactly.
This is great stuff. What else?
Another key element is authenticity.
Okay.
While stark photos can be tempting for their convenience, they often lack the personality and genuineness that resonates with viewers.
You're right.
Right.
I think people can spot a generic stock photo
Oh, yeah.
a mile away.
Totally.
It often comes across as impersonal and untrustworthy.
Yeah.
What are some good alternatives?
Well, if you have the resources, investing in professional photography can make a world of difference.
Okay.
But even if you're on a tight budget, there are still ways to capture authentic imagery.
Okay, like what?
You can use high-quality images of your actual products in action.
Yeah.
Showcase your team or workplace to humanize your brand or even feature user-generated content
Oh, interesting.
for that added personal touch.
I love the idea of using user-generated content.
Right.
It's coming directly from your customers, showcasing real people using and enjoying your product.
It's very effective.
That's powerful.
Absolutely. It adds a level of social proof and relatability that can be incredibly persuasive.
Okay.
And while we're on the topic of persuasive elements, if your business has a strong 4 or 5-star rating, don't hesitate to include that in your imagery.
Makes sense.
Right.
We all look at reviews.
Yeah.
So showcasing that positive feedback directly in your ads is a no-brainer.
Exactly. It's visual social proof.
Love it.
And if you're selling a tangible product, you can also consider showcasing the product in use.
Okay.
This helps people visualize how it would fit into their own lives. For example, if you're selling a kitchen appliance, show it being used to whip up a delicious meal.
I can see how that would be much more compelling
Right.
than just showing a photo of the appliance by itself.
It's all about context.
Yeah, you're creating a context that resonates with the viewer
Exactly.
and makes them imagine themselves using the product.
Precisely. You want to spark their imagination and create an emotional connection.
Cool.
Now, before we move on, there's another ad format I want to touch on that often gets overlooked.
Okay.
Carousel ads.
Ooh, carousel ads.
Yes.
I think they have so much potential,
They do.
but I've also seen them used ineffectively. What's the key to creating a successful carousel ad?
The key is to think of your carousel ad as a cohesive narrative.
Okay.
Don't just throw a bunch of random images together.
Got it.
Instead, use each slide
to
tell a part of a larger story.
Can you give us an example of how to effectively use a carousel ad and tell a story?
Absolutely. Imagine you're a travel company promoting a vacation package to Hawaii. Your first slide could be a breathtaking beach scene.
Oh, nice.
With the headline, Escape to Paradise.
Okay.
Your second slide could showcase a couple enjoying a romantic dinner with the headline, Indulge in Culinary Delights.
Oh, I like it.
Your third slide could highlight a group of friends hiking through a lush rainforest.
Nice.
With the headline, Explore Hidden Wonders.
Oh, that's good.
And your final slide could include a call to action to book their dream vacation.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Right.
Each slide builds on the previous one, creating a sense of anticipation and excitement that leads to a clear call to action.
Exactly.
It's like a mini vacation before they even book the trip.
Exactly.
I love it.
And you can use this storytelling approach for almost any product or service.
Cool.
The key is to think about how you can create a cohesive and engaging experience for the viewer.
I'm getting so many great ideas already.
Awesome.
So we've talked about customizing visuals, the power of authenticity, showcasing reviews and products in action, and even telling stories with carousel ads.
Right.
What other creative element?
Let's talk about customer testimonials.
Oh, yeah.
They're pure gold.
Yeah.
Because they add a level of social proof and authenticity.
Right.
That's hard to beat.
Makes sense.
Right.
People are more likely to trust a recommendation from a fellow customer than a marketing message from a brand.
Absolutely.
How can we effectively incorporate those? Well,
customer testimonials into our Facebook ads. You have a few options.
Okay.
You can use text-based testimonials overlaid on relevant imagery. Or if you want something even more engaging, you can create video testimonials.
Oh, cool.
That capture the emotion and authenticity
Yeah.
of a customer's positive experience.
I love the idea of using video.
I know, right?
It just feels so much more personal and relatable.
For sure.
What about incorporating those great reviews?
Definitely.
We talked about earlier.
You can pull impactful quotes from online reviews, customer surveys, or even comments from social media.
Right, okay.
Then you can weave those quotes into text-based ads, carousel ads, or even those video testimonials we just talked about.
Okay, so we're really letting our customers do the talking for us. Their voices and experiences become a powerful part of the ad itself.
Exactly.
I like it.
It's all about giving your customers a voice and letting their positive experiences shine through.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready to talk about
I'm all ears.
Something that's always a crowd pleaser?
Okay.
Special offers and promotions?
Everyone loves a good deal.
They do.
How can we make sure those special offers?
Specificity is key.
Okay.
Instead of just saying, get a discount, tell people exactly what they'll save. For example, you could say, save 20% on your first order, or get a free gift with purchase.
Okay.
Make it clear and enticing.
So avoid vague language and give people the concrete details of the deal.
Right.
Okay.
And if you're offering a free gift, make sure to visually showcase it in your ad image.
That's smart.
Being able to see that freebie can make the offer even more irresistible.
Oh, I know how that works.
Right.
Like they can already imagine themselves receiving that gift.
Yeah.
Any other tips?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use bold colors. Okay. And eye-catching fonts to draw attention.
Right.
You can also create a sense of urgency.
Oh, yeah.
By mentioning a limited time frame.
Yep.
Or limited quantities available.
The classic sense of urgency.
It works.
It's a tried and true marketing technique that still works like a charm.
Now, let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
And talk about adding credibility to your ads.
Yeah.
If you have any studies, surveys, or data points that reflect positively on your brand, don't be afraid to share them.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So instead of just making claims, we're backing them up with cold, hard evidence.
Exactly.
What would that look like in an actual ad?
For example, let's say you're selling a software product.
Okay.
that helps businesses save time. You could include a statistic like, our customers save an average of 10 hours per week using our software. That quantifiable benefit is much more persuasive than simply saying, save time with our software.
That's a great example.
Right?
I can see how using data makes the claim much more impactful and believable.
For sure.
Any tips for incorporating data visually?
Absolutely. You can use charts or graphs to illustrate those data points.
Oh, I see.
Visuals can make complex information more digestible and engaging. Now, before we wrap up this section on creative strategies, I want to touch on one final crucial aspect that often gets overlooked.
What's that?
Understanding your customer journey.
The customer journey. What does that have to do
Everything.
with ad creative?
You need to make sure your ad creative aligns with the specific stage of the customer journey your target audience is in. For example, someone who's just starting to learn about your product is in the awareness stage. Your ad creative should focus on introducing your brand and highlighting the problem you solve for them.
So we're not hitting everyone with the same message?
No.
Regardless of where they are in their journey with us?
Right. You need to tailor your messaging.
Right.
And as people progress through their journey, your ad creative should evolve. For instance, if someone has already visited your website and learned about your product, your remarketing ads could focus on specific features, offering a discount, or encouraging them to take the next step, like signing up for a trial.
So it's about meeting people where they are and guiding them toward a conversion in a way that feels natural and helpful.
Exactly. And that's why it's essential to track your conversions and understand which ad creative is resonating at each stage of the journey. This data allows you to continuously optimize your campaigns and get those amazing results you're looking for.
Love it. All right, so we've gone really deep on how to create eye-catching ads.
Yes.
But what happens once someone clicks on our ad?
Yeah, good question.
What are some strategies for tracking those conversions and making sure we're getting the most bang for our buck?
That's a great question. And a critical part of any successful Facebook ads strategy. We need to make sure we're not just driving traffic, but actually seeing those desired actions. Whether it's a purchase, a sign up, or a phone call.
Exactly. I saw something in the research about a tool called CallRail.
Yeah, CallRail is awesome.
Which seemed to go beyond just basic website clicks.
It does.
Can you tell us a little more about that?
Absolutely. CallRail is an incredibly powerful tool that helps you track phone calls and form submissions from your Facebook ads. Give you a much more complete picture how your ads are performing.
So we're not just looking at website visits anymore. We can actually see how many people are picking up the phone or filling out forms because of our ads.
Exactly. And here's a cool insight. CallRail can even identify first-time callers from your Facebook ads, while allowing you to track highly valuable segment of your audience.
So you're not just measuring quantity, but quality too.
You got it.
That's huge.
It is.
And this brings us to another interesting point I saw in the research. The importance of location targeting, especially in a post-COVID world where hyperlocal is king.
You're absolutely right. Being able to target people based on their location is more important than ever. You can use CallRail to track calls by location. Ensuring your ads are reaching the right people in the right areas. Maximizing your ad spend.
So we're getting granular.
We are.
And data-driven with our targeting.
Exactly.
No more shooting in the dark. I know a lot of our listeners are already pretty savvy with Facebook ads. So what are some more advanced techniques?
Well, for tracking and optimization that they might not know about, one technique that can really supercharge your targeting is uploading custom audiences of your existing customers.
Oh, interesting.
Essentially, you're providing Facebook with data on your best customers. And they use that information to create what are called lookalike audiences.
Wait, so Facebook can actually find more people?
They can.
Who are similar to my best customers?
It is. Facebook analyzes the characteristics of your existing customer base.
Okay.
And identifies people who share similar traits and behaviors.
Cool.
Expanding your reach to a whole new group of potential customers.
That's incredible.
I know.
It's like cloning your ideal customer.
Pretty much.
And I also saw something in the research about analyzing actual conversations with customers.
Right.
What's that all about?
You're talking about conversation intelligence.
Oh,
this is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Conversation intelligence allows you to analyze call transcripts.
Okay.
From those call rail tracked calls.
So you're actually listening to the conversations people are having with your business after clicking on your ads.
Yes. This can provide incredible insights into what's resonating with customers, what questions they're asking, and what objections they might have.
Wow.
It's like having a direct window into the minds of your target audience.
So it's not just about looking at numbers and data points. You're actually getting qualitative insights into the customer experience.
Exactly. And here's the best part.
Okay.
You can use these insights to fine-tune your ad copy.
Okay.
Adjust your targeting parameters. And ultimately improve your overall campaign performance.
This is so cool.
It's a continuous cycle of learning and optimization.
This is gold. Okay, so we've talked about tracking conversions and some really cool advanced techniques.
Right.
I know our listeners are eager to hear about.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most powerful strategies.
What's that?
In the Facebook ads toolbox, remarketing.
Remarketing.
How can we effectively use Facebook to re-engage people who have already shown some interest in our brand?
You're right. Remarketing is incredibly powerful.
It is.
And it's not just for website visitors anymore.
Really?
You could leverage all sorts of on-platform engagement. Like those who opened but didn't submit a lead form. Or even people who watched a certain percentage of your video.
So we're not letting any potential leads slip through the cracks. We're using every interaction as an opportunity to nurture those relationships.
Exactly.
Okay.
And think about this. Someone who watched 50% of your video is clearly interested in what you have to offer. You can retarget them with a follow-up ad that provides more information or even a special offer to encourage them to take the next step.
Okay, so we're capturing those warm leads who are already familiar with our brand. What other remarketing strategies?
Well, should we have in our arsenal, you can use offline activity remarketing to target people who have visited your physical store or interacted with your brand via text message. And for e-commerce businesses, the catalog objective is pure gold.
Okay, I've heard about catalog ads.
Oh, yeah.
How do those work?
With catalog ads, you can dynamically retarget people with the exact products they viewed on your website. It's like a personal shopping assistant following them around the internet.
I like it.
Gently reminding them of those awesome shoes.
Or
that cool gadget they were checking out.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I know, right?
It's like personalized advertising on steroids.
It is.
It seems like there's a remarketing strategy for every situation.
Pretty much.
Any other pro tips?
Yes. When setting up your remarketing campaigns, make sure to segment your audience by recency. Someone who interacted with your brand yesterday is much more likely to convert than someone who interacted a month ago.
Right.
So catch them while their intent is still high.
I love that tip.
Right.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Exactly.
So in a nutshell, remarketing allows us to stay top of mind, nurture relationships, and ultimately drive more conversions by targeting people who...
A ton of information on Facebook ads.
It's a lot.
But don't worry, we're not done yet.
Oh, there's more?
We still have so much more to explore. We do.
All right, we're back.
Okay.
And ready to continue our deep dive into the ever-evolving world of Facebook ads.
It's always changing.
Before we went on to those awesome remarketing tactics, we were discussing how important it is to Track your conversions, making sure your hard work is paying off.
Absolutely. It's like having a compass to guide you through the Facebook ads jungle.
I like it.
It helps you see what's working, what's not, and where you can make those tweaks for better results.
I'm all about working smarter.
Yeah.
Not harder.
For sure.
Now, you mentioned earlier that Facebook has shifted away from simply rewarding the highest bidder.
They have.
They're now prioritizing something called meaningful interactions.
Exactly.
Which is a game changer.
It is.
For advertisers.
For sure.
Can you unpack that
I can.
concept a bit more for us?
It's a fundamental shift.
Yeah.
And it reflects Facebook's ongoing efforts to prioritize user experience.
Okay.
Think about it this way.
Yeah.
If users are constantly bombarded with irrelevant or annoying ads, they're going to tune out.
Right.
Or even leave the platform altogether.
Yeah.
By rewarding ads that generate genuine engagement. Facebook is essentially encouraging advertisers to create content that people actually want to interact with.
It's like a win-win.
It is.
For everyone involved.
Yeah.
Facebook keeps users happy, advertisers get better results, and users actually see ads that they find valuable or interesting.
Precisely. It aligns with the whole concept of inbound marketing.
Yeah.
Remember, the goal is to attract and engage your target audience with valuable content that addresses their needs and helps them achieve their goals.
So it's about building those relationships and providing value rather than just interrupting people in the sales pitch.
Exactly. And the beauty of it is when you focus on creating genuinely engaging content that resonates with your audience, you'll naturally attract the right people, generate leads, and drive those conversions.
Okay, so we've gone deep into the mechanics of Facebook ads, explored some incredibly powerful targeting options, and uncovered creative strategies that can stop even the most seasoned scroller in their tracks.
Crazy.
We've also talked about tracking, optimizing, and the importance of remarketing.
Right.
I feel like my brain is about to explode.
I know, right?
With all of this incredible information.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The real magic happens.
Okay.
When you start putting this knowledge into action.
Right.
And that's where things get exciting.
I'm all about taking action.
Yeah.
So where should our listeners start?
The most important thing is to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to Facebook ads.
Okay.
What works for one business might not work for another.
Makes sense.
So I want to leave you with a challenge.
Okay.
Think about the one tactic we discussed today that really resonated with you.
Yeah.
The one that made you think, wow, I could really use that for my business.
Right.
Now, here's the key.
Okay.
How can you tailor that tactic to your unique audience and your specific goals?
That's a great challenge. And it's a perfect way to wrap up our deep dive.
For sure.
Remember, the Facebook ads landscape
is constantly changing.
Absolutely.
So stay curious, test new approaches, and keep learning.
Absolutely.
And most importantly, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Experiment, get creative, and see what amazing results you can achieve.
For sure.
Ready to take your online business to the next level? Subscribe to our digital marketing podcast and then join our Accountability for Success Mastermind. With expert advice from industry leaders, you'll gain knowledge and insights that will help you succeed in today's digital marketing world. From social media strategies to search engine optimization, we have all the tools you need. Learn from successful entrepreneurs and take control of your online success. Join the Accountability for Success Mastermind now at bit.ly/AFSM podcast.